everybody. Welcome to Living Room Live with Light the Fire music, and we're Cher and Jean Klosner.
Yeah, putting on that happy face.
I have a happy face because I'm happy.
Sure you are. Okay. No.
I'm happy because it's the end of the night, and it's been
2020. That's all you need to say.
It's been 2020.
Okay.
And I was lucky enough to be with our pastor, Saint Tom Fangman. Yeah. At St. Patrick's in Elkhorn. Yes, Father Tom Fangman is our pastor. And we got to celebrate Mass with him tonight. And I got to tell you, whenever we do Mass with Father Tom, or Father Dave, for that matter, at Sacred Heart, or Father Ryan with Jean, yes, then our spirits are lifted. And we got to do music today that made me happy. I chose songs tonight for St. Pat's that were just comfort food songs. And funny thing is, I knew these were all St. Louis Jesuit songs because I love the St. Louis Jesuits, but I did not realize I chose all Dan Schutte songs this time. But he's my comfort food writer, and all these songs were appropriate for these readings. So this is the 28th Sunday in Ordinary Time, and it's year A, and I'm doing all of the talking right now. So I'm gonna let Jean talk.
I'm just letting her. Okay. Well, and so we picked out these songs to fit the readings. So let's show you the parts of the readings that this comes from. Basically, the very beginning of the first reading, it says, "On this mountain, the Lord of hosts will provide for all peoples a feast of rich food and choice wines."
That's it, choice wines. That's what I was talking about earlier. Yeah.
That spoke to Cher. Yeah.
Hey.
And then it kind of repeats itself. It says, "Juicy, rich food and pure choice wines." So it goes on, blah blah blah. God will provide, and that kind of thing. And then even later in the second, is it the second? No, I think it's it's in the gospel, and basically it's saying, "Behold, come to the feast." It really says that literally in there, and it's talking about a wedding banquet, meaning the kingdom of God.
So if you can guess what our song is,
we're a little obvious.
You win the prize, and the prize is you get to listen to the rest of this video. If you can guess the first song based on what we just said, you're a rock star. Any guesses? Okay.
We told him it was Dan Schutte.
Mm-hmm. St. Louis Jesuits.
Yeah, we
talked about juicy
and
wine and
come to the feast. That's the big end. Okay.
Yes.
So.
Okay.
We're gonna sing a few verses of this.
Wait, are we starting with the responsorial song first, or are we starting with this one?
Does it matter?
No,
we already talked about this one.
Yeah, let's go ahead with this one.
Let's go. Let's be efficient.
Because this was our opening song anyway for the service today. So sing along, because this song just makes me happy.
Two things about it.
Yes.
We hardly ever, since we usually use it as an opening song, we hardly ever get to the third verse. A couple times I've actually skipped to it instead of the earlier verses, just because it was like so perfect. But we don't usually get to sing the third verse, so we're going to do it today. You'll get 3 verses of this song.
And thank you, Dan Schutte, for writing this song, because I love this song. Makes me happy.
So the other thing that I was going to say about this is we we changed the chords a little bit.
Did we?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
They're,
and I have to throw this in. Jean and I have a tendency to share our songs that we know and love, but over the course of the years and we've been singing together since we were babies. Basically, we're brother and sister, and we have our own style and our own way of doing things, and sometimes they just evolve without us even knowing that.
That's the word. That's the word. They've evolved.
I couldn't even tell you what the original version sounds like. So
I hear it from other people. I'm like, those are the wrong chords. I was like, no, well, we're doing the wrong chords, but that's okay. We chose it that way. But it's even funny because even our own songs that we've written will evolve too. And we hear like some recording what we did 10 years ago, and we're like, wow, we've changed that since then.
Yes.
It's just we really want our music to live, you know, in the moment, and when it does, it just, the word is evolve, and it really does.
Yeah, and I have to say, with COVID going on right now, so if you happen to watch us in 3 years, the next time it's the 28th Sunday in Ordinary Time, year A, and it's 3 years later, and you go, what? That's COVID? Anyway, at this present time, we are not able to use our choirs because it's a kind of a super spreader with the coronavirus. But so Gene and I are stylizing a lot just because people can't sing along with us, and we want them to be engaged and enjoy and be spoken to, you know, and these songs are just so lovely, and everyone wants to sing along with these in church, and they can't, and so we just try to make it as stylized and lovely and easy,
and we're really telling
easy
the
to
story.
listen to. Yeah. So it evolves even more that way, and I felt that today. I really felt us stylizing today.
Fun.
But it's such a great song. So again, St. Louis Jesuits, and especially on these particular songs, Dan Schutte, thank you for these beautiful tunes. It is truly comfort food. Comfort food of the song, of the heart, of the soul, of the mind, and the spirit. And
just so you know, the other two songs we sang tonight were Here I Am, Lord, and City of God. So we went all Dan Schutte, you know, crazy. So
yeah.
Here we go.
But we love all the St. Louis Jesuits.
Equally.
Okay. All right, go ahead. And I usually play tambourine and guitar on this, but because I want to be able to hear the vocals and Gene's rumbling piano keys, I'm going to back off on the instruments today. Ready? Come to the feast of heaven and earth. Come to the table of plenty. God will provide for all that we need here at the table of plenty. Oh, come and sit at my table where saints and sinners are friends. I wait to welcome the lost and lonely to share the cup of my love. Come to the feast of heaven and earth. Come to the table of plenty. God will provide for all that we need here at the table of plenty. Money, come to drink without price. My feast of gladness will feed your spirit with faith and fullness of life. Come to the feast of heaven and earth. Come to the table of plenty. God will provide for all that we need here at the table of plenty. My bread will ever sustain you through days of sorrow and woe. My wine will flow like a sea of gladness to flood the depths of your soul. Come to the feast of heaven and earth. Come to the table of plenty. God will provide for all that we need here at the table of plenty. Oh, I love that one.
Yeah, you know what? It's an old classic. Well, it's not as old as all the other ones, but still, it's just like
It stands the test of time. It's a good song, and all good songs stand the test of time. So, yeah.
But
great writing.
I feel such joy in the chords that I'm playing.
I feel joy in singing these harmonies that go all over the place. I just love it.
Yeah.
It makes me happy. And I play tambourine on that one normally, or guitar and shakers and whatever. And it's just joyful, and it's the best way to kick off a service. So, that's what we did today, and it just set the whole tone for the rest of the mass. So yeah. Okay, I'm yapping away.
And I was going to say, when I come to the end, I think
that
it's...
makes me happy.
Let my faith and fullness of life. When I do those chords right there, here's what I miss about our choirs. I love having the choir all be doing all those harmonies.
Yeah.
But I miss the bells. Because we have a bell choir at St. Elizabeth's.
Yes.
And when they come in, it's just like bong, or come to it just explodes.
Yes, and on the guitar, same situation. I'm like all over the board, all over the fretboard with those chords because they're fun and lively, and you ding 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 ding, and it's just exciting and so joyful.
That's all.
Yeah.
So we feel that one whenever we do it. Yes,
absolutely, and we hope you do too. We hope you are grabbing onto that joy because it's a good one. All right.
All righty. Okay, so now we'll go back to the psalm. Okay.
Yes.
So this one, Cher was asking me what year I wrote this. I don't remember. It was probably 1999, because I know it was one of the earlier ones, but. And it had to be in some kind of 3-year increment. So that means 21 years ago. Oh my God.
We're not even. Are you even 21?
Not yet.
I didn't think so.
So anyway.
But I am, and I'm going to have a
Sure you are. Okay. Okay, so anyway, this is Psalm 23, but it's a different refrain from The Lord is my shepherd. They incorporate The Lord is my shepherd and all those familiar passages in the verses. But the refrain just comes from a different place. So, anything else about this? Okay.
No, but the last line of it, all the days of my life, reminds me of one of the first songs that Gene ever wrote when he was like in 6th grade. And it's called But You Know I Love You. And it ends with all my life.
All my life.
Yeah. And at the time that he wrote it, his voice was about 3 octaves higher. But yeah. So anyway, the harmonies I inevitably end up doing on this are the same harmonies on those very last few words from But You Know I Love You. And I had to point that out to Gene today, that I just kind of fall into that. And
now, if you've seen our Living Room Live on the Cher Gene channel, where it says, and back in the 6th grade or something like that, we talked about all those old songs that we wrote in 6th grade.
But we digress.
Yes.
Let's continue.
I'm just giving you reference points. All right. Okay. So anyway, this I told Cher, I said, so technically you're saying that I wrote this psalm in 1972. All right. So here we go. This is called I Shall Live in the House of the Lord. Shepherd, I shall not want. In verdant pastures, he gives me repose. Beside restful waters, he leads me. He refreshes my soul. I shall live in the house of the Lord all the days of my life. I shall live in the house of the Lord all the days of my life.
That's a pretty one, Gene.
Happy little tune.
That is
simple.
happy.
Yeah.
That is really happy. And I'm trying to grasp on to happy this week.
Yep.
Yeah. And like I said, these songs are just like comfort food for the soul. They're fulfilling and peaceful and make you just want to like inhale and exhale. So anyway, thank you for joining us this week for our edition of Living Room Live with Light the Fire Music. If you like our videos, be sure you hit the like button on the YouTube channel and hit the subscribe button. And also, we have a sister.
Sure.
That means me. We have another channel that's Cher Klosner, which is CG Klosner, Light the Fire Music. No! CG Klosner Living Room Live that we do that is with music that is not church related, but it has to do with music that we've written for shows or for lullaby CDs or for any of our other music projects that we get hired to do as musicians. And we also do wine reviews on there, and again, it's like hanging out with Cher and Jean here somewhere around our house in both of these situations. So you get to know us, and we hope that you're enjoying it, and that it's bringing you some comfort during these crazy times. So
was that your Count Chocula impression?
Crazy times. Halloween is coming up.
Yay.
Well, we'll talk about that.
And my birthday.
And Jean's birthday is coming up. How many weeks?
2 or 3.
Okay, we'll talk about his birthday later. Anyway, have a great day. Have a great week. We're sending you lots of love. At least I am. I'm sending you hugs and kisses. He never does. I do. Love you all. Have a great week. Bye.
Bye.